alert, major bag alert, bag alert, major bag.
Hello. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Blitz. Hello, everybody. How are you? How was everybody's weekends? Did y'all have a good weekend? Are your weeks off to a good start? I hope so. Thank you for the Wii music, Blitz, as always. Hello, Sean. No, you can't be in a cult because there's no cult here. It's a lie. Still too warm. How hot is it for you guys? We're in Texas currently 94. Which is too hot. It was also like 82 degrees at like what time? I was talking to Omega about this at like 2 in the morning, which is also kind of rude. Maybe in and out of stream. There's like 3 streams you want to watch. That's totally fair. Do your thing. Say hi to your people. No, there's no cult. You can't be in a cult if the star cult doesn't exist. It's not real. Sean. Starbot's apparently gonna play the music later, not now because I'm not in charge of Starbot. Starbot does what it wants, but thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate you. An offering for the... There we go. Yeah, Starbot had to clear their throat first. Listen, Starbot and I have had a very long, eventful set of days since the last stream. We both have to kind of like adjust to actually streaming now. But we should be going pretty hard this week, which I'm really excited about. So we're gonna go along today, obviously, because we're starting like very early, but I did like all my work pretty much that I had to do yesterday. So then I could stream most of this week, a lot, and just like no life MSQ and not feel bad. Depending on IRL stuff tomorrow, we might be able to squeeze in another stream, and then Thursday and Friday will be going long as well. So I don't know how far we'll get. Like we're not finishing this week for sure, but I want to go faster, which means I'm probably gonna lose my voice at some point from reading everything out loud, but I don't care. I'm actually super prepared today. I have a giant coffee and I have a giant water, and I am prepared to make a giant cup of tea as well after like 4 hours of reading absolutely everything. How are you liking it all so far, Sean? I don't think I've seen, I mean, obviously I've seen you've been posting in like the Discords and stuff, but I don't think I've actually asked you yet. How are you liking Dawntrail? I hope you're loving it. So the plan today is I just want to do like a couple roulettes to like get back in the groove. Not just jump straight into MSQ, and we're gonna level Gunbreaker, because that's what I'm working on leveling since Scholar is being taken through MSQ. So Scholar is going to get probably all the XP that it needs through MSQ alone. And I don't know if I'm switching with Osso or not for raids. So I'm just preparing that if I do tank, that I have a tank that's level 100, which is why we're going Gunbreaker first. The zones are beautiful, the music is great. So far the red mage changes feel good. At level 94 MSQ the story isn't grabbing you yet, but you've heard it improves. That's totally fair. Yeah, I had a friend message me yesterday and he said that it definitely gets off to a slower start, but that the latter half of it is like amazing. And he's someone whose word on this I trust. So I'm excited. I'm kind of getting, you know what this kind of reminds me of, Sean? This kind of reminds me of Stormblood, of the way that's like the first part of Stormblood, at least to me, was very like they were setting up a lot and it kind of was a lot of like groundwork being laid and it was a little bit slower. But once stuff started happening, like it was happening, right? Like you just went from like 0 to 100. And so I'm kind of getting similar vibes from this, from what I've experienced, which is very minimal because we haven't even hit the first dungeon, but I think we're gonna hit it pretty soon today. And then like from what you just said and what from my friend said too, you're also thinking of it like Stormblood in a lot of ways. Yeah, it kind of has Stormblood vibes, which I don't mind because I loved Stormblood. I think it was the only expansion that I didn't actually stream, because I was like, I just want to keep this for me, blah blah blah, I want to do whatever. And so I did it all off stream. But I remember being really nervous because everybody that I'd ever talked to was like, yeah, Heavensward is amazing, and then Stormblood sucks, and then Shadowbringers is amazing, and then Endwalker is amazing. And I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be awful. But then it was really good. Like, I really liked it. And I was like, why? Like, I remember asking one of my friends who plays this, like, why do people not like Stormblood? And she said that she thinks it's because Stormblood just was unfortunate enough to be placed between Heavensward and Shadowbringers. And so, like, especially because Shadowbringers was, like, amazing, right? So that, like, in comparison, people were like, oh my god, Stormblood was so boring. But I don't know. I think it was good. And I'm excited to see where this story goes. I have no idea. But I'm excited. And Walker didn't have to spend much time establishing a lot and could just zoom into its story. This is a whole new continent to get you up to speed on. Yeah, it's a whole new continent. Plus, it's a whole new story, right? Because Endwalker wrapped up a 10-year arc of story for the Warrior of Light, right? Like, Endwalker was so much, which was amazing. But now we're back to like, all right, new continent, new people, new cultures, new story, new adventures. We gotta like lay the groundwork, get everything set, learn what's what, figure out what's going on. And that's gonna take time. And so like, that doesn't bother me personally, but because I'm enjoying it being a little bit slower, but I am excited to see as it like kind of speeds up, right? As we hit this Stormblood experience of like, all right, shit's really happening now. I'm excited to see what that's gonna look like and where it all goes. And to see like like I'm really excited to see like the trials and stuff. Asa's already told me that I'm gonna cry during the extremes, which is fun. You've been saving it during the side quests, enjoying having the sound fit and appreciate the zones. Yeah, like I think going slow is really nice. Like there's part of me that feels really impatient and is like, I just want to go as fast as possible. And then there's part of me that's like, I want to make this last as long as possible. I've been doing some of the side quests off stream because it's just been, my plan is just to do MSQ on stream, but like starting to like just kind of like poke around in the zones and stuff, and it's really good. Storm, hi, how are you? How are things? How are you enjoying Dawntrail? And Viper, are you still loving Viper? Is it everything that you wanted? This only happens once every couple years. Do you want to enjoy it? Yeah, like I think that's a really good point too. And like this is my first new expansion because I started playing this summer after Endwalker launched. So I want to enjoy this. I want to savor it. I want to like not just rush through, right? So we are gonna start with some gunbreaker leveling. Just a couple roulettes. I just wanna have some time to just chat with you guys before all I'm doing is reading MSQ. Hello, Emma Fury. How are you? How is your day going? It's everything. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You're playing Picto? Picto's so fun. I haven't actually even tried Viper yet because I've only tried Picto and a couple of things with Osso, but I really want to try Viper as well. Picto, it's so fun. I don't know what they put in that class, but it's really fun. You're pretty well. Your day is going fine. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, we should probably... Alright, we have to beat up this guy. There is some of the Gunbreaker changes that feel weird to me, but I'll get used to them. Like, okay, so you used to be able to just put one of your dots on. You could put both of them on as soon as you wanted, but now one of them's behind a combo wall, and I don't know how I feel about that. Also, can we talk about the fact that they took away the ability for your gap closer to do damage? Because I don't really like that. It feels so weird. I don't know. Feels like more in a moment. Nice. Final Fantasy is your favorite game? This is your favorite game? The Final Fantasy 14 is one of my favorite games, for sure. I'm just also collecting Vuln stacks. It's fine. We don't need to worry about that. That's fine. Surely that's fine. You managed to keep Dark leveled along with Red Mage. Haven't touched the new jobs yet. That was not... I can't do anything. I forgot about the... I forgot. You stream every day? I do not stream every day, but we stream a few days a week. I don't... I feel like my brain is blinking on how this part works. Like, should I... You should come over here, right? I can kind of get him in the middle. Alright, let's take that. Is this fine? Luckily fine. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. We take those. I don't know how that was fine. Alright, let's do that. I miss you. You're busy dying. Oh no. Dying is not good. I'd prefer it if dying was not happening for you. How long have I been into streaming? I've been doing it for about 3 years, Emma. Your circus tower run on Fridays, no core dawntrail memory. I think also told me about that, where it was bugged and you had to like perfectly time one of the mechanics with everybody to be able to get it. Oh, it's Tuesday. I can't do it now because this popped, but I should get a new Wondrous Tales because it's Tuesday, which means I can do that now. You've never in your life seen everyone so unified? I believe it. The best circus tower run? I'm so sad I missed it. It sounded like quite a fun time. Waiting to see if they want to main. Oh, okay, I'll main tank. That's fine. Oh, I don't even have my gap closer. I'm a baby. I don't actually remember how to tank this. It's been a long time. I know it matters more in the second phase, but we'll see. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chaos. I hope you brought some coffee. Was you're bamboozled by the improved graphics? It's ridiculously beautiful. I believe it. Everything looks so good. Everybody over here. Thank you. Okay. I don't think it's worth no mercy because she's gonna... We swap, right? Phase swap here. Yeah, there we go. You did stop and stare at crystals for like a minute while everyone else is dying to aim in? Oh no. It sounds... Yeah. I hope that they did fix that bug, however. That would be ideal. Yeah, I knew the graphics update was gonna be good. I don't think I was prepared for how good everything looks. Like, they did such a good job. Like, it's all so good. I don't... why did I get those? I don't want those. Onto the retainer they go. The benchmark did not prepare me. The benchmark did nothing to prepare us. Like, I thought I was prepared. And then to actually get in and see it, I was like, oh no. Oh, this is so much like better than I thought it was gonna be. All right. I am a little like oh no, Wondrous Tales And then maybe, I don't know. Should we do leveling? What was that UI you just set up? Which UI? That's a really good question because I don't know what I just had up. This really does not bode well for streaming for a very long time. Hi, Fiersten. How are you? You're not in a cult because there's no cult. For entrusting stuff to your retainers? Oh, okay, so I go talk to my retainer. And if I want to give them items, I just press the entrust duplicates button. I don't have anything to entrust now, so it's not going to show up, but I just click this. And then it like pulls all the duplicate things. It's very handy. Are you saying the quiet part out loud now? No, there's no quiet part to say out loud because there's no cults. It doesn't exist. Weird that you have a channel point redeem for something that supposedly doesn't exist. I don't know how that got there. Somebody must have hacked in and put it there. You've never done that somehow? I don't remember how I found it, but it's really helpful. Are you going to tank this X pack? I'm not. I'm doing the MSQ on Scholar's Storm, so we're gonna swap in a second when we go into MSQ, but I'm doing like roulettes and stuff on tank because there is a 50-50 chance that I'm gonna be swapping with Aso for raid. And so I just want to be prepared with a level tank. Because Scholar's going to get leveled through MSQ. Like, I don't think I'll need to do anything else to level it besides MSQ. So all the roulettes and stuff, I'm running on Gunbreaker. Starbot's just adding point redeems now. Exactly. Star Tank real? Star Tank may be real. It's up to also. It's not up to me. Because we've been talking about it for a while. Because he was really interested to see the new Astro changes, and if he liked it enough that he wanted to raid on Astro, then I would take his spot as tank. But it's up to him, not up to me. So I'm just preparing either way. So that Scholar's ready to go if I'm staying healer, or Gunbreaker's ready to go if I'm tanking. It's surreal. I mean, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to clear the fights on tank regardless. But that's why we're leveling a tank right now. Oh, we're gonna have to walk a far way. That's fine. Also, I'm pretty sure everybody that's here is way ahead of me in the MSQ, so I don't think you guys have to worry about spoilers because I'm still very like in the very beginning. Or we are trying to just finish up what we're doing with the Pelu and the haggling. I'm not ahead of you. Okay, well you're not because you don't play 14, but like Sean and Storm I think are both further in the MSQ than I am because they've hit actual content like dungeons and stuff. I haven't yet, but I think we should hit the dungeon today. You're at level 95 quest in zone 4. Yeah, you're way ahead of me. You're coming to give your gifts? You don't have to give me a gift. Just getting to see y'all is enough of a gift. I do really love the new zones though. Also, can we just talk about like how pretty this aetherite is? Trying to like zoom out a little bit if I can. It's so pretty. Get gifts. All right. I will wait patiently for my gifts. If you want a taxi, that's very sweet, but I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna channel my inner Sean and just be okay going slow. Also, oh my god, we got the new barding, which I'm obsessed with. Like look at the look at the little cactar. He's so cute. Incorrect, you do not offer tribute to the chosen when you're kicked from the cults. Pearson, thank you for the 100 biddies, but there's no cults and there's no cults tax or anything. Fair enough, because I didn't. I might also carry my ass. Yeah, he tried to let him take me to all the aether currents the other night, and I was like, nope, I'll get them when I'm going through the story. And I was like, he was like, you're crazy. It's like, I know, but I wanna suffer. I'm gonna complain, but I'm gonna suffer, you know. Yeah, the hat too. It's so good. Like, him and I are two very different vibes, but I'm here for it. Oh, I didn't. You can get to Ada, right? I didn't even think about that, because some days it's been fine going between world servers, and some days it literally won't let you because of how many people there are. But I like this. I like this area. You're here. Wait, where are you? Should I come to you? What instance are you? That is a really great. How many instances are there? Oh, there are 6. Which one did I come into? I'm in instance 4, apparently. I am not gonna lie, I'll come to 1. Okay, or I'll hold. I didn't even realize that this was an instance area. I should have realized that, but I didn't. I thought it was just 1. 6 is so many. Oh my oh my god, you have the top. I saw that somebody linked it in the main city. It looks so good. And your weapon too. Can we just have a moment to appreciate Storm's pictoglam, please? Because it's amazing. You ready to Bob Ross fuckers to death? Hell yeah. Oh my god, in your title too? That's so good. I'm not sure if you have this already, but worth a shot. I don't think I have. Oh, I picked up the quest for the tacos. I haven't gotten it yet. I don't have the minion. Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay, okay. I take. Thank you. I'm gonna pull him out. He's gonna be my dawntrail minion. Oh my god. He's so cute. Really glad Square Enix leaned into including BDSM in their MMO. Yeah, this is very, like, this is definitely like a BDSM club top, and I'm so here for it. You have a mini alpaca? Oh my god, that's... You do have a mini alpaca. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at him. He is so tiny. He is so tiny and cute. Please read its description. Okay. Let's go. Native to the waters of someplace I'm not saying because I will butcher the name, this punaty young was separated from its parents during a tempest. In the course of wandering alone, it chanced to witness you hunting on the river and decided to adopt you as its new herd. As it grows, the thin patch of moss upon its back will thicken into a luxurious carpet. It chose us. It was like, oh my god, that's my people now. I love that so much. That's so cute. So wait, I wanna, which weapon is this? Oh, it's so pretty. This looks so good. I went for like a totally different picto weapon vibe. That's not what I wanted. I got the PvP one because it looks really cool. I wish I could dye the red parts purple, and I'm sad that I can't, but I also love this one, so I'm fine with it. Have you seen the P12S weapon? I haven't. I did see someone with the top weapon, like the top picto weapon, and it looked really good. But I haven't looked at like the P12 or anything. You need it so bad? Okay, let's go look really quickly. And then I'm actually going to do MSQ. Thank you for letting me give you your gift. Thank you for coming to give me a gift. And I realized I just left without doting you, but I'm doting you through the ether. I appreciate you. And thank you for showing me your amazing outfit as well, because it looks so good. P12 weapons back at this guy, right? You'd think I would know this by now. It's her, right? Is that this one? Am I doing this right? I'm assuming so if it's 665. Oh wait, you can dye it. Oh, see, this one you can dye like the brush part. I want to see what the Viper one looks like too. Oh, Oh, oh no. Oh no, I really like that. Y'all, I'm in danger with this one. Yeah, this. Oh my god. Storm, it's over for us. It's so over. This is we're in danger right now. That looks so good. I haven't even done anything with Viper. I don't care. I'm gonna get that weapon. It's gonna be the only one I use. I love your Viper glam too. Why is those look so good. See, I need to actually play Viper because I love dual wielding classes. The queue times have just been a bitch, so I haven't. But it looks so good. And putting it, oh my god. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please not just stand right there, right now? Please? It's really, really rude. Why did she do that right now? Ma'am, please. I'm trying to admire my friend's weapon. That looks so good. Yeah, we're gonna do P12. Oh my god. I mean, why is she back? The PvP one? You do a lot for the P12 one. Yeah, me too. Like, I want the axolotl definitely, but also I need the Viper weapon very badly. It looks so good. Yeah, we're gonna suffer in P12 together. Don't worry. And it's gonna be worth it because yeah, that weapon is amazing. What is the... I don't actually even remember what the scholar weapon looks like for P12. That is... not as cool. It is not nearly as cool. Yeah, the books are... the books are so hard to like have good ones. Thank you. You also enjoy your MSQ or whatever you get up to. Thank you for my gifts. I'm so happy I got to see you. I have missed you guys so much. I'm glad I've gotten to see you for a little bit today. We're gonna do MSQ. We're gonna finish our bargaining deal and then I don't know what we're gonna do after that. We'll figure it out. Oh, I thought you just were like... oh no, you are very smart. It's true. Alright, we gotta go ways this way. The bad part of me turning down your very generous offer to taxi is that then you guys get to watch me get lost which is great. I feel like I have to go up and then around. I could be wrong. You've personally enjoyed traveling on foot in every zone so far? Yeah, like I miss flying because I like flying, but it's also nice to be like to go on foot. Like an Endwalker, Mare had you literally wanting to shave your teeth with a brick. You hated that. That is fair. Yeah, on foot in Mare was certainly an experience. You haven't had that yet in Dawntrail? That's good. I mean, every zone is so pretty. I mean, granted, I haven't been very far or very many places, but it's also pretty. Like, I don't mind having to, like, being forced to slow down and look at the scenery, you know? Freya, hello. How are you? How was your day? How was your Dawntrail adventure? How are things? I was right. Okay, I'm very happy about that. Doing good. Dawntrail's going slow since he keeps sidetracking. That is totally fair and understandable. There's so much to do. Like, I keep telling also I feel like I'm doing a lot, but then I also feel like I haven't done anything at all, which is a very odd feeling to feel both simultaneously. But today, we get to do a lot of MSQ, and I'm really excited. I think you're also way further than me, so I don't think you need to worry about being spoiled, because we haven't even made it to Dungeon 1 yet. I'm also just pre-hydrating so that I'm prepared to read a million things out loud. Because that is what we're about to start doing. I got pretty far in front of you now. Yeah, I think most of y'all are way ahead of me. You're only in 95 quests because you're taking the time to do your shared fates between every zone. You're maxed out on 2 zones far. Oh, that is actually really smart. I want to do shared fates. I did a little bit with also the other night. And I did let him taxi me around then, because going on foot for shared fates would just be miserable. But I want to try and be like kind of on top of shared fates if I can be, and not have it be like every other expansion where I just barely ever touch it so far. You're only doing to level 6 on each zone. That makes sense. But I think Aristotle said that they added another like whole level to it, right? Like to max out, it's 4 instead of 3. You do have an ulterior motive for mount speed. Oh, because you can buy the writing maps, right? With the gemstones. That definitely makes sense. That's very smart. Is that okay if I tell you about Something to do with the gemstones? Oh yeah, for sure. The only thing that I personally don't really want to be spoiled on is like this story and stuff having to do with like the dungeons and the trials and stuff like that kind of stuff. I just want to see as I get there. But stuff like the gemstones, you can spoil me as much as you want. That is a-okay. Oh wait, we should do that. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we are now at the point where we are making our big trade to get the alcohol that the saddle maker wants. So stakes are very high for this trade that we're about to go into. Before we go, let me give you the meat leaves. I don't need to risk proving Aaronville's points. Ready then? Our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. Where did Okay, we just walked all the way over here just to literally go back to where we were. But that's fine. I'm fine with that. A new form of bicolor gemstone vouchers. Do they give you a new mount? Because the other vouchers you could trade in for a mount, right? We'll want to speak with a man by the name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distillers, he is regarded as a master of the crafts. May I show you the mounts? Do you have the mounts already? He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Stardust, perhaps Fouclamat could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. No, okay, I was gonna be like, holy shit. But yes, you can show me. Me, I'm a chef from Tuliolal. I often come here to buy Gobley's mezcal, the finest in Tyrol according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Yeah, I think that their practice of getting people like drunk and then making business dealings is, I mean, it works, right? They have a lot of success with it. There's not much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you what Gobley's been saying. The other day he was muttering about monsters prowling around Agave Jazz. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients and thus driven up the price of his products, a boon some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. Have you figured out what the drink is? It's, I want to say tequila, right? Because doesn't tequila come from like agave leaves? It is? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm not a big drinker in general, but also you couldn't pay me enough to just drink straight tequila at a business meeting. It would need to be mixed in something. A lot of something. Gobley might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of Sunperch. Alright, so monsters disturbing the fields. He's gotta have some fancy new threads for his business dealings. I think that's gossip we can work with. So, what did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all of those tidbits. This deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Godley is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Wuklamot. Let's go. Oh, we should probably also get Celine out too. That would be helpful. I think we go this way. Oh my god, wait, that's the sugar glider. Hold on. I need to show y'all so that you can see as well. Maybe what the fuck did I do to my OBS? Okay, there you go. Look at it. Look at him. Oh my god, I want him. He's so cute. Oh, look at his little, look at him. He's perfect. That's why you're doing shared fates. I get it. I get it now. I understand. I know that I've seen the other gem mounts, but I don't remember liking any of them as much as I like that one. It's crazy good XP. Highly recommend for all jobs. Oh hell yeah. The fate grind is gonna be so real. Yeah, it's a true goal. The Wyver is ugly as shit. I just want to have it because I'm a completionist, not because I love the other mounts. But a sugar glider mount. Wait, I'm sending that. I have to send that to my friend who has sugar gliders. He will appreciate it, even though he doesn't play 14. I'll sell it to you. No. I want to earn it. I want to suffer. I mean, plus I need to do shared fates anyways. Like, there's a lot of stuff I need from the gemstone vouchers. You have business with me, madam. Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Now, what's this about? Keep it brief if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pell, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top grade stuff like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal. Just like that. Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? I feel like if we just start with the monsters, then we're like, hey, we can get rid of the monsters for you, that would go over well, honestly. Because we can fight the monsters, that's no big deal. Let's hold on to that one. We need to consider our timing. Okay, never mind, apparently. We're not gonna do that one. I can't get over how they had the goal to show the sugar glider and it turns out that like 1% of the player base will ever get it. I know, right? We're gonna be part of the 1% though. Definitely. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hubigo chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. You and Toxic are doing the grind together. I wish both of you luck. Something like mate tea, for instance, and brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Ah, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hobigo friends, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. She buys the vouchers and you sell your vouchers, so we get guilt and progress towards the mount. Ooh, that's nice. No, no. You don't have to be sorry for talking about the mount at all. The mount is amazing. You never have to apologize for talking about what you're excited about. Should we offer to cull the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait. Could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volukshunsa. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Balnuk, and his works are highly regarded in Tuliolo. As a supporter of Wuklama and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. Are you doing the Pelu first? No, we did the Hanu first last week, and now we're doing the Pelu. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. I really liked their quest too. That was so good. Truly, I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. You picked the Hanu first because you thought they were pretty looking. That's totally valid. And they are so pretty. I love the coloration, like, of their feathers. It looks so good. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and Stardust and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. I can't read today. This is bad. I mean, I can read. I can't talk. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Balnuk. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wakampelu. Be safe. Let's go. Oh, we just go this way. Okay. We go fight some monsters now. That should be Agave Jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. Let's go murder some fools. Oh my god, he is so cute. Look at it. Look at him. I like him. The prickly barb mole. Alright, we got this one too. Third one's somewhere. Oh, over there. You know, that guy, the weaver, talked to us at like the very beginning, just on the side of the road. I don't think he knew, had any idea that just saying hi and saying how much he believes in Wikumat would lead to as much business as he's gonna get. I don't think he's gonna complain, but I don't think he would have expected it. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Let's go. I know I could just teleport back, but it's so pretty here. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have the sack of leaves. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here, the mate leaves and a written introduction to Balnuk as agreed. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You are the one who inspired me to come this far, Third Promise, but let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hands. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand, for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. I'm so proud of her. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pearl jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you'd better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Havli's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Thankfully, we don't have to go too far. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, Saddler. We've brought your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug, but you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Sorelja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, third promise. Great. Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. I don't want cheap viewers. No, thank you. Goodbye. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste that smooth mezcal already. We did it! The saddle is ours! She's so precious. And to think we started out with only 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. You honestly loved the Pelu quests. I really like this. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, third promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Rift, hello. I hope you're enjoying your own MSQ adventures, and I hope that your stream is going well. Part of what I really like about this, which I think is why her dad set the contest up this way, is so that, like, because you really get to know each group of people that live in Toral, right? Through, like, your journey with them. And I think that that's so smart. Like, we really got to understand the Hanu. We're really getting to understand the Pelu. Now, we did the easier part. Now Wuglamat has to do the hard part and tame an alpaca. I wish her luck. You've acquired the saddle then? Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. What are you doing MSQ as? You're on the phone eating lunch and it's too small to see. I'm doing MSQ on Scholar. What did you end up picking for MSQ? And I hope your lunch is good. I'm glad that you're taking breaks and eating and looking after yourself. It's very important. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. I'm also so glad you're behind me because I would literally pass away if I got spoiled. I want to be further, but I'm also kind of glad that it's working out that I'm behind most everybody that I know. So then I can stream and y'all can come say hi, and then you don't have to worry about being spoiled. What is this taking care of yourself thing? I don't, it's something that other people should do, but I'm bad at it for myself. Are both healers be also of the gunbreaker levels? When you get to a dungeon, send me a whispering game. Crossworld parties are still enabled. I'm also leveling gunbreaker too, outside of MSQ. Scholar is getting MSQ. Which healer did you pick? Great sunken gods, I did it. Oh my god, this saddle is so pretty. You're on Astro? Oh, nice. How are you liking the Astro changes? I haven't really tried them yet, but I'm curious how people are enjoying it. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wuklamat's touch. That is because of the singular sense with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. It's weird. You have to remember cards again. Interesting. Your muscle memory is all messed up with it. Yeah, I believe it. The muscle memory, like, we're gonna have to relearn everything for Astro, I feel like, with how they change the cards. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now noticing that. Saralja, he's back. Oh, why? Oh, he has a gold alpaca? Having done exactly what he set out to do. That alpaca he's brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley where it shuns the company of both man and its own kinds. You've leveled 3 jobs in the course of the MSQ and fake grinding. I believe it. He's so shiny. It's gonna be a guild dump mount and it's gonna be a problem. Oh yeah, for sure. That's gonna be one of the like millions of gill mounts. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamat. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Thrall can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Well, that's an awful way to think. Exhaustion from prolonged conflicts, the wages of war's merciless nature, those are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliolel all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth have they basked in unbroken harmony and beholds. They regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. I'm sorry, his plan is to literally be like, geez, this generation of kids is like so untraumatized and chill. And like they don't understand what it took to get here, so I'm gonna re-traumatize them through more war and conflict just for fun, just so they understand why the peace is so nice. Enjoy this story. Reach out if you'd like me to join. Thank you. You keep enjoying this story as well. I hope your food was good. 'Tis true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawns, and the ruins it left behind. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Galul Jaja did not elevate the Mamulja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliolol, but the star in its entirety. Oh, so he wants global domination. Just like super casually, yeah, we're just gonna conquer the entire planet. That's fantastic. What? Why? Yeah, totally normal thing to want. I need not explain myself to you. Sounds based in conquest pilled? No, that's not based. I don't know what the opposite of based is, but it's the opposite of based. Oh, well done. Well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? Sounds like he has small PP energy. It really does. This guy is overdosing on that based red pill. Yeah, he certainly wants to do stuff for reasons that I don't understand, and I would say more power to him, except for his plans are to take over the world, and I think that that is bad, and that maybe we shouldn't let him just do that for fun. If you reach the first dungeon today, I would also love to join. I think we should get to the first dungeon for sure. You've loved every dungeon so far. I have heard only good things about like all of the stuff, like all the fights and dungeons and everything. I can definitely invite you and anybody else that wants to come along as well. Even if you didn't understand the mechs. Oh, I'm absolutely gonna die. Like, I feel like that's just kind of a given. If you had a second head, would you go by Stardust Jaja Latte? I mean, if we're taking their naming structure, then yes, probably. The dungeon mid-boss theme is a fucking jam. Oh, I can't wait. He has always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Kona. It's like we're not even family. It gets you hyped, so maybe that's just you. Listen, they have such good music in this game. I bet it's an absolute banger. I'll ponder Zeralja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of golds. I have my saddle, I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Oronkanka is northwest of here. Come on everyone, even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklamot off on her hunts. Where are we going? We're going all the way over there. Okay. Which means we go up and around again. I'm really excited to hear the like the fight music for this expansion. I think it's gonna be really good. Please don't see me and aggro me, thank you. I didn't see that there was a cliff there. It's fine. It's just a shortcut. It gets us where we need to go. It was a calculated. It was calculated. Have you gotten your collector's edition mount? No, because I didn't get the collector's edition. I did get my Mountain Dew mount though. I like him. I like my Mountain Dew a lot. Sorry, I didn't swipe. I swiped on the base X-Pack. I just didn't go for the collector's edition. You're so big now, the zoom out looks like a regular size zoom out. Oh yeah, because it would have looked huge if you were still Lala. But now that you're Hrothgar, it's gonna be somebody normal size. Mountain Zoo is based. Mountain Zoo is very based. I really like that mount. It was really funny because so you guys know my roommate is not a gamer and they were very confused as to why I bought Mountain Dew for something that I wouldn't be able to redeem or have in game like months in advance. And then I showed it to them once I unlocked it and they were like, that's all? It's like, what do you mean that's all? He is amazing and majestic and he looks so cool. And I'm pretty sure that they think that I'm crazy, but I don't care because the zoom out is the best. I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on Wukma as she marshals her courage to attempt the harrowing task of capturing a wild alpaca.
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks. I'll need it.
This part of your echo chamber, sorry, just want you to know, Slay Queen, ignore the haters. Thank you. I absolutely will.
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wuklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Also, can we talk about the twins glow up with the graphics update as well?
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
I literally saw Elfino and thought, who are you? Right? They look, everybody looks so stunning. Everybody got a glow up, and I'm so here for it.
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place.
Erenville's literally my husband, and I would do anything for him. You've fallen so in love with this rabbit man. He deserves the world. He absolutely does.
Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
You're such a basic bitch. Oh, me too. Don't worry. You're not alone.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Did it?
I did it.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
I'm so relieved the third promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feat of golds. Oh, actually, I will take the ice blue. Wuklamut still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Mate tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Ice blue, best blue? Ice blue is such a good blue. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. When first descendant, when I finish dawntrail. I have to they released it like 3 days early and I'm really mad about that. It's very it's annoying. I'm very frustrated because I have to be patient and I don't want to be patient, but I need to be. Because I've been waiting for that game for so long. But I'm gonna be patient. We've also been waiting for dawntrail for a long time, so I'm not skipping this for that. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Wuklamut can't be that far behind. Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Oh, wait, Storm. I have news for you. I can't believe I haven't told you this yet, but I have something very important to tell you. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. Do tell, I got Elden Ring during the summer sale. So there's gonna be Elden Ring streams at some point. I don't know when, because I don't know how long dawntrail is gonna take, and then there's First Descendant and then a bunch of other stuff. But it's happening. It's going to happen, and I'm very excited. And I'm gonna die a lot, but it's gonna be really fun. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. You're so excited? I'm so excited too. It's gonna be so good. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there's no mistaking a valley alpaca. You get a backseat at last? You do. It's gonna be amazing. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it. Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zeralja did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Galul Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too. So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolal, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yakkoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then came along the young Galul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of the dawn servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure equal to the Yakkoi in stature and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. You know what? That's surprising to me that he's the same size as the Yakkoi, because the Yakkoi up until this point had been described as like giants, which I took to mean much taller and bigger than anybody else that we had met so far in Tyrol. But if they're the same size as him, then like obviously, right, we can see how compared to everybody else they would definitely be giants, but I thought that they'd be taller. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Galul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. He's just built like a fucking machine. He really is. I mean, look at him. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Galul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu Pelu from the Yakkoi's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it was that a few words from Galul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. That's interesting. He set them on the path that they're currently on. I've never heard the bonds Papa forged with the Pelu Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Galul Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that third promise, and he brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mablu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same results. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. We got our second one. Hell yeah. 5 more to go. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuklamat. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Tobli, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. I'm so proud of her. As your parents, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my words lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear you found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Are you planning on stopping at your normal time today? Probably around there or a little later, because at some point I will probably lose my voice if I go much past my normal time. You're very endeared to most characters in the MSQ. Me too. Like, so far, everybody that I've met, for the most part, because there are definitely some people that I would like to punch, are really nice and lovely. Omega, no, Omega's not in this MSQ. Yeah, but cool Jaja, if I could punch him in both of his fucking faces, I would in a heartbeat. He's so mean. Also, I don't want to punch Omega. I don't want to punch Omega. That's not a thing. Thank you, Tobli. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yakoi. They once ruled over far more than just Urgopacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yaktaral and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yakoi have to tell us? You just got level 100 Paladin. Congratulations, Rhea. That's so exciting. They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value into delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Which means we're going up the tallest mountain in this place. Oh, Kryl, I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces like it first became fashionable in Yaktural around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn servants implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there's more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. Go outside? Yeah, go touch grass, or don't. I'm not your mom. Can't tell you what to do. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? Sure. Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Tuliolel and plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn's servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. She is so I love her. She's so precious. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zeraljaw's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wuklamat, everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. As I said to Toxic about Bakul Jaja, I will shove my foot so far up his ass he won't know which mouth it'll come out of. That's amazing. And also, please do that. I have wanted to like punch him since I met him. He's so aggravating. Zerolja is like not great, but he's not as bad, right? Like he's not like a bully. He just wants to take over the world, which is still not great, but like, you know what I mean? All of them suck. Yeah, Kona seems okay. He seems kind of cool, but like, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how I feel about him. He's not as bad as the other two though. That is for sure. Yeah, he's the most tolerable of our siblings that we are competing against. It feels good to have the feat of gold safely under our belts, even if my victory pales beside Zerolja and his shiny gold alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and God knows you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong or wise like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. That boy won't shut up about Charlene, like damn rent free. Yeah, he's like he reminds me of those people that like go somewhere new and then he just like, instead of like a normal person being like, oh my god, that place was so cool, I really enjoyed it, they're like, I'm making this place my entire personality for the rest of my life. This, like, I am just going to be that place. You know what I mean? Disney people. Yeah, he is like a Disney adult. He really is. Yeah, dude went to Japan once and now he won't shut up about it. Omega, hello, how are you? How is your day? No, you're not in a cult because there's no cult. The cult does not exist. As most people who visit Japan don't, right? Like, I don't know. There's like this one very specific moment in The Office where everybody's at like a party at Gabe's apartment, and Gabe has just like all this Japanese shit everywhere in his apartment, and I forget who was standing in his bedroom, but there's like two of the guys, and one of them's like, do you think that there's some dude in Japan who just has a bunch of stuff from like America in his room? Like, it's so weird. It was really funny. Yeah, there are. I believe it. I know that this is not just like Westaboos. Is that what they're called? Is that like a real name for it? Look it up. Westaboo. Sorry. Okay, so I clicked into a Quora question where someone said, why are people obsessed with Western culture? Westaboos not as vilified as those obsessed with Japanese culture. And apparently this dude said in his answer, there's a subculture that embraces American trashiness. That's wild. This is a real, yeah, okay, this is a real thing. Huh. Thank you for the Wii Music Blitz. Welcome back. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. The contest has hardly begun. Yeah, we're still really early in the contest if we have 5 more keystones to get. I don't think they saw me or like doting my FC mates when I see them out in the wilds. I remember specifically seeing a bar that was melded around a Texas bar, and it was something. I would actually pay so much money to go there and see that. As somebody who lives in Texas, I love seeing other people's interpretations of Texas because it's so funny. I like to think I've solidified myself as the Wii Music guy, that if someone else uses it, Sarah would think it was me first. I absolutely would. Like, they all wore cowboy hats and cowboy boots and denim jeans and they square dance. Yeehaw, motherfucker. Let's go. I can assure you that not every bar in Texas is like that, but there are absolutely bars like that in Texas. So, you know, depending on which bar they're basing it off of, it's very accurate. Texas to me is just an incredibly dry wasteland. Texas is something. It's certainly something. Can't say it's not a place. Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. To be fair, you have an idea of what Texas is like since your ex is from there. Oh yeah, so you know. Yeah. We can only hope. Star's lying. She has a longhorn raised above her computer. She's a true Texan. I absolutely do not. You could not pay me enough to have a longhorn in my house. No, nope, nope. That is for a lot of people. That is not for me. We've now won keystones from both the feat of reeds and the feat of gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Galul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. Like Kryl said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. Her boots with spurs are just her everyday shoes. You know, I've actually never worn a pair of cowboy boots. Like, ever in my entire life. I don't want to, also, for the record. When she sees Chinese people, she bids them and ni howdy. Oh my god, that shouldn't be as funny as it is. Okay, that one I like. Sarah 110% is a cowboy hat somewhere in her house, star badge and all. I do not. I'm not. Okay, so first of all, I'm not a hat person. Second of all, I am definitely not a cowboy hat person. I don't have any cowboy stuff. Actually, that's a lie. I have a cowboy Christmas ornament that is a long story behind it that I don't want to share necessarily, but that's the one cowboy thing I own. Whenever she goes on vacation, it's because the rodeo is in town. I've also never been to the rodeo. I also never want to go to the rodeo. I'm not a true Texan. I wasn't born here. I don't have the Texas stuff in my blood. Okay? Like, it's not there. I just happen to live here. That's all. Cowboy hats are cool though. You used to have one and you loved it. I think cowboy hats on the right people look really good. I will give them that. I am not the right person. Star once told me if you ain't in Texas, you ain't worth my time. I have never said that. And she gets off stream, she whispers that's all cowpokes just for herself. No, why? Why would I say that? It's not the same thing. You did start something, Storm, but that's okay. I think I could pull off a cowboy hat. It'd probably go well with your long hair. I think it would. Like, okay, I think if I found the right cowboy hat, I think it could look really cute. However, I hate the feeling of wearing hats. Like, so that's why I don't, because I'm just not a hat person. But if I found the right cowboy hat, it would maybe look cute and I would wear it for like 2 seconds. I don't get it. I'm not a Texan. I'm just saying what you do. It doesn't mean I understand it. I'm not a... Okay, well, I've lived here long enough to be like considered a Texan, but I'm not from here. I'm not into all the cowboys. That's not, no, that's, I don't wear cowboy boots or cowboy hats or have longhorns in my house or whisper that's all cowpokes when I finish stream. Such devastation was not my intention. It's alright. I forgive you. The other hooligans, we'll see. You're definitely more of a beanie kind of guy yourself. Beanies are nice. I like beanies. Like if I'm gonna wear a hat, because I went through a hat phase in like high school forever ago. I'm pretty sure it was just beanies that I made. You could definitely pull off the fur boots. I don't want to wear fur boots. I'm never wearing cowboy boots. Star doesn't wear cowboy boots or hats, but she does wield them as weapons. I know this from experience. I don't use them as weapons. And there's no experience to speak from because that's never happened. And the jeans, the ones with the apple bottom jeans, I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head now, and it's all your guys' fault. The home of the Yakoi is in the upper reaches of Urkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kozamayuka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. She throws cowboy hats like Cap throws his shields. Could you imagine if the cowboy hat had like the boomerang tech of Captain American's shield? That would be, or Mjolnir. That would be actually incredible. Is the whole club also looking at her? It was. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlements, collapsed in the storm. Oh no. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Or it's like the hat in Mortal Kombat with the little blades on the edge. Yeah, I could. I mean, you could go that way too. The only thing I don't like about Captain America is that he is not Texas born and bred. I literally never said that. Also, it wouldn't make sense for him to be in Texas. Like, he's a Brooklyn boy. He's always going to be a Brooklyn boy. I'm not taking that away from him. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. I'm a little nervous as to what any method of travel is implying, but I guess we'll find out. Captain America was the only movie they had in the bunker. Listen, I will not let you guys talk shit about my favorite superhero. All right, you can't bring him into this. It's not allowed. Is he really American if he's not from Texas? Texas is not the only state in America. There's 49 other states. Of course he can still be American if he's not from Texas. Don't be scared. Oh, now I am scared. For some reason, the DVD always starts with the Why? Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, they already did, but it's too late. The train has left the station, and I can't stop it. Cap is your favorite superhero? Based on your latest obsession, I was positive it was another hero. Wait, what are you talking about? What? Who? I don't know what you're referencing. I feel like I should know, but I'm drawing a oh god, no. I like Ant-Man, but we're not doing ants. No. No ants. Have you heard of Captain Canada though? I have not. There's no ants. Ants are bans. They're not welcome here. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. Texan ants? No ants. All ants are banned. It's all of them. They're not allowed here. We're not doing ants. We're not entertaining ants. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of someplace and a good person to know. Want to come along? What about the animated movie Ants, though? That was a good movie. I don't think I ever watched it. Official stream message per Stardust Latte's request. Please, for the next minute, only say ants. No. No. Please don't. We're not. No. No ants. No. Ants are... Ants? No. No, no, no. What's happening? Something bad is happening, Storm. The ants are taking over. Do you really want me to butcher every single name? Because that's what's gonna happen. Where am I going? Oh, I have to talk to her. I can read. I know what's happening. No, no ants. All ants are banned from this stream. Ready? The markets are to the east on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Alright, we're going this way. If you're in ants, you gotta go. I don't understand how that sentence does not make sense to me grammatically. It's actually not that bad to pronounce. I'm glad that it's not challenging for you. Okay, here's the thing. If I can hear one of the characters say it, I will have a better time figuring out how to say it. Let it be known I was not part of the ant siege, and I thank you for that, Blitz. Streamer, I can explain a Farrison sentence for you. Ants? No, that doesn't explain anything. They don't, but they do say it in the live letters. I guess I'm never saying the name of it then. Pronounce the name like ants? No, I'm not just gonna substitute ants for every word that I don't know how to pronounce. That's not a viable strategy. I have a question. Does it have to do with ants? Because if so, the answer is no. If it's not to do with ants, then you can ask your question. This is Aunt T's Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely Teasel. If you're after the best tacos in Tuliolo, this place sits at the top with the other place with the tacos that we didn't get to eat because stupid mean guy smushed them. You say that, Third Promise, but you only ever eat the other guy's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, Teasel, it's been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. All questions lead back to ants, then all questions are not allowed in that case. We're not doing ants. Ants is not no.
Wow!
No, I'm kidding. You can ask your questions, Storm. You guys can ask. It's totally fine. Just know that if it has to do with ants, I'm just gonna say no. And that's the end of it. My, the Third Promise. How might I assist you this fine evening? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Ants is the answer. She's trying to mislead you. No, see, but I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't. I wouldn't say ants. I wouldn't answer ants. What about ant eaters? I guess they're fine because they get rid of the ants. You just want to know. You wanted to know how this began? Okay, so how this began is that the Tuesday or whatever day, Thursday, the whole past couple weeks is a blur in my brain, so I apologize for that. I think it was Thursday was the day before the Dawntrail early access, and I decided to stream a game called Solstice, which I got for free on the Epic Games Store like months and months ago and never tried. And while I was streaming it, Afirison was giving me shit for streaming it and was listing off other things that I could stream instead of Solstice because I guess he just wasn't enjoying it and wanted to make me very aware of that fact. And one of the options that was presented was ants, just ants with no context whatsoever. And that has started what you are now witnessing. Began with ants and ends with ants. If something strange is happening, it's probably Afirison somehow.